apologise to my friends for the technical problems I've got today. Something on the network. Keep getting disconnected for some reason. I couldn't really get back in. The logging in didn't seem to work. We are back in and we'll carry on with Gambit. Because we have still, I think, 5 more matches. Or is it 4 more matches to go? Let's see. No, 4 more matches to go. We've done 2 already. Okay. So we are doing Gambit and we'll do the Derelict. There we are. Off we go. All of this is basically fully part of Solstice of Heroes season, and as you know, it's a very, very lengthy grind, so I'm really working on my Solstice armor. Up the ladder really from green to blue, but I'm hoping to get to purple maybe within the next couple of days. It is actually changing my schedule somewhat. I talked yesterday to a number of my community members and they said, well, we absolutely want you to be doing Solstice, and we want to be watching, you know, the quest and the grinds. So therefore I'm not having my Destiny 1 as usual, but we just migrated Destiny 2 temporarily in order to complete this. Otherwise everything I've done so far would have been in vain, and this is what we do not want to see here. And therefore we are going to be doing a bit more of Destiny 2 up to a point where we get majestic armor, and I think Sekapoop was saying that he really wants to get that, which means the vast majority of us were just doing it and grinding it. I know that some of our community members already are in possession of some of those, not just on 1 but even on 3 characters, which is astonishing. That must have taken a bit of time. And Gambit is one of the most enjoyable activities here, and indeed I'm enjoying it tremendously, and I played it quite a bit during the last couple of weeks. Really truly delightful when you do it in a team, and it's the best really if you do it in a team that is well known to your steady crew, so to speak, and therefore you can have your strategy and do everything necessary. I've had already about 2 or 3 teams today, and they were, I could say, somewhat of a mixed bag. Some teams were quite good, the other ones were still learning, and you know, it's just quite natural to get people who are still learning, so all good really for me. I really have to be not just winning, but simply collecting the number of matches which indeed have been completed, so that's the bottom line. And I have to be collecting orbs, and I keep forgetting this. Let me see how many orbs I collected today, if any. 551, so we are progressing. To keep an eye on this. 551 it is at the moment. Okay.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today?
All right.
Cabal on the field. Welcome to Gambit. If I were here when Gaul took the tower, I would have made it all the time. Prepare for transmat. Let's hunt some hostiles, brother. Bring their moats to the bank. Hostiles incoming at the garden.
Where do we need to go? Right.
Incoming on the island.
What on earth is this?
Incoming at the caves.
Oh, go away! Go away! I don't believe that I've done this. Went into the hole. Can't do anything now. I've gone. I've lost everything.
Sending small blocker. Portal's up. Go take him out. Hostiles incoming at the garden. Invaded. Find them before they find you. Invader's gone. Get him next time. Your allies invading. Ally is down. Pulling him back. What did they ever do to you? Just kidding. I dig it. Incoming on the island. Still no prime evil. Fill the bank. Pint taken, headed to the other side. 30 seconds to go.
Sniper got me.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Come on, hit them up with everything you've got.
You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours.
It's not a very good place to hide, is it?
Vader's gone. Get him next time. You've lost the lead. Burn that primeval down.
We're not doing well in here.
You're in the lead.
Come on, hurry up.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
I lost my life as well. Fortunately.
Invaders off the field.
Oh, he's gone back to his full life.
Not enough this time.
Yeah, the other guys were not really hitting the primeval. Oh well, never mind.
Opposing team, that's the way to do it. Your team could do better.
Well, we'll see about that.
Transmat firing. Get ready for some resistance. Hostiles called backup. Incoming on the island.
Missed it. Oh no, missed it. Thank you. Stupid jump, look at it. Snatching my mods. I thought I'd collect at least 6.
Hostiles incoming at the garden.
Thank you.
Incoming at the caves! Portal's up! Go look him in the eyes! Small blocker to the other side. Enemy invader down. You can relax. Incoming on the island. Opposing team summoned a prime evil. If they kill it, they win this. Hostiles incoming at the garden. Get those moats to the bank. It's time for a prime evil. Invader incoming. Invader down. You're clear. Get those moats to the bank. It's time for a prime evil. Not out of this yet. Kill that prime evil. On, boys. 8. Now devour that prime evil. Team destroyed their prime evil.
And we were late, and therefore we failed. So let me see, what was the other match? We lost. Well, as you could see, there we are, another match. Let's see, 3 to go, I think. Three to go indeed. Let's see, what is it? 562 orbs collected, okay. My goodness, these orbs are a lengthy grind, aren't they? And I'm hungry. I'm really hungry, I have to tell you this. I was up before 7 o'clock today. And I actually played Black Desert Online beta for a few hours, but then they cut me off, and I really enjoyed it. Really beautiful game. Love it. I'll have to probably wait until the price drops, because the game's quite pricey, about £40 I think. But really loved it. Very similar to Dragon Age and Elder Scrolls, and maybe even more so Neverwinter. So if you're familiar with these kinds of mythical, distant worlds, ancient worlds, then you know you are going to be loving it. And obviously it's very immersive, beautiful sounds, and even more of those wonderful mouth-watering graphics literally throughout the game, and very well developed, I have to say. It was so easy to follow quests, to go from one place to another. You have autopilot, you got pointers telling you exactly where to go, and you just literally leave your character to run to the next quest point or the next character they need to talk to, and you just literally conduct your camera accordingly. So really, really cool. And very, very busy with lots of characters and activities. Literally.
Alright. Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching. Be brave, be notorious. Scorn is just a falling down on his luck. Ha ha! Yeah, that's true. You ready for transplant? Give me those motes and I'll make you rich, brother. I promise. Hostiles incoming at the base.
At the base? Way.
Incoming wave at the drill.
Drill.
target. Burn it down. Hostiles inbound at the steps. High-value target neutralized.
Okay, 10 lights, better deposit 100 fast. Where is...
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. You just hit the other side with a medium blocker. That'll keep them busy. Hostiles incoming at the base.
At the base?
Got enough to pull a primeval. Thank those moats. You're close. Bank and summon that primeval. You've summoned a primeval.
Okay.
Kill it, and the win is yours. Compromised. Focus your fire. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Primeval's dead. Nice. Invaders off the field.
Okay, not bad. So this round is fun.
Your teams hit their stride. Opposing team could do better.
For everyone watching, we are doing Gambit in order to raise the bar with our Solstice armor.
Back to action, hotshot. Be notorious.
It is a lengthy grind, 10 Gambit matches.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
All else related. Let's see with Imagine. Orbs. How many orbs did I pick up in the last match? Come on. Let's see. 567. Hardly any. Goodness me. Never ending.
Incoming wing at the drill. Hostiles incoming at the base.
Any orbs? Unfortunately. The team's good though. Very fast. Everybody racing to collect those mods. Doesn't really matter for that people to come. We do want to use for them to be positive, of course.
Invader on the field. Careful. Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Hostiles. No idea what he used in me, but he worked in his favour. Hello Sekapupu, how are you doing? Good to see you, thank you for joining us. Happy birthday to you, sir. You said you were going to be away today. You just popping in to say hello, or do you want to come in for a little while? Because I've been having lots of technical problems, you know, and disconnected earlier. Been live on air from about 10 o'clock, roughly. Some of the guys now so fast, you know, they're literally snatching all the kills, all the modes, and hardly doing anything. I feel like completely unemployed, you know. Falling into the abyss. Can't get up there.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
Oh, where am I going in here? What's this map? This is ridiculous. Missed it all there. I'm not sure. Are you going to have your tea first, or didn't quite?
Your allies invaded.
I can bring you in when I finish this match. Well, it turned out to be tea now, you know, for whatever reason.
Your
Typing error, I
invaders
guess.
back. No kills on either side.
I'll bring you in, yeah, no
Sending
problem.
small blocker. Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
It's taking a while. Where is it now?
Almost time for a primeval. Fill that bank up. Hostiles inbound at the steps. You've summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours.
I'm just going completely to the wrong places the whole time. I don't know why. The other guys are so fast that I can't really catch up with them. That's all I can say. This other guy killed me.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time. Being invaded. Find them Invaders out. You'll get them next time. Make every shot count. Invaders here.
With everything we've got. Another Guardian building. It's too bad. Come on, guys. Level it. Glitch.
30 seconds remain. Finish this. Invaders off the field.
How is this coming here?
Brother, you've got some moves.
We won. Okay. It's a bit slow. The other guys were ultra fast.
Hey, relax. You're making this look a little too easy. Keep it up.
So we'll leave that and then we'll bring in Sukapupu. Hello Jerry, how are you doing? Good to see you, sir. How's it going out there? Nice and warm down here. Sunny, but not overly hot. It's actually very fresh and brisk in the morning. When I woke up, it was like 13, and I think it warmed up. But now let me see what the temperature is. Well, it's not very hot. It's 18, probably pushing to 20 today. We had some rain overnight, some wind, and generally the temperatures have gone down quite a bit. But in Europe, on the continent, I had one of the hottest days ever yesterday in Italy, and Southern Europe was absolutely scorching hot. So there we are. Yeah, so we'll bring in Sukapupu first of all. And there's Sukapupu, inviting you to my fire team. There we are. And then I'll bring you in on our party chat as well. Jerry says it's very hot, 104 today, but it feels like 112. That's very hot indeed. It must be like 39, roughly, right? 38, 39, something like that. The upper 30s, well, much hotter than what we've got here. Can't complain really, it's not that hot. And also the air has been refreshed with all that rain.
Hello.
So very oh, hello, hello. Well, happy birthday, sir.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
First and foremost, let it be a very, very happy one. Let it bring you good health and joy and satisfaction and success and everything you wish for, and many, many great and enjoyable days in our Destiny universe in addition to all else. How does that sound?
Good. Normally.
You're going to be
Yeah.
having some celebs later today?
I've already had them.
Already? Oh, you've sort of
Yep.
you've done it early, so it must have been early in the day.
Yep. Yeah.
That's pretty good, because you live in a smaller town, right? So it's not like in a big city or anything, and going
Yeah,
out and
it's not that big.
not that big, yeah. Compared to mine, which is about 10 million. So that's a lot bigger. Let me just increase my volume a bit because I can't hear you too well. Just bear with me. Oh, really? Honestly? So you can't hear me too well either. I've not really been, let me see, I've not been adjusting anything on my mic. It's just on my my in-game sound was reduced. So I should be all the same. Yeah, I can hear better. Can you hear me better?
Yep, a little.
Yeah, because I didn't adjust my mic. My mic is just exactly the same, so I don't know what's going on. How is this solstice progressing? The armor.
Oh, you mean mine?
Hmm.
I'm completing my crucible kills. I need
Okay.
only a couple more.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
You are. Okay. Shall I go to Gambit then? And I carry on with Gambit whilst you're doing the Crucible? Because I've got 2 more matches. Or...
Oh well, I've not done any Gambit matches yet, so yeah.
Alright. So basically I'll wait for you. And then let me see what else I need to do. Heroic public events. Patrols on Titan. Done any Titan patrols?
What?
Any patrols
Oh.
on Titan?
I haven't checked yet.
No, you probably haven't done any of those.
Yep.
How long have you left on your Crucible?
Oh, you mean my match?
Yeah.
Well, I could depart now because I've done it now.
You completed it. Okay.
Yep.
So if you depart, we can go to Gambit because I've got 2 more matches to do, but we can carry on with Gambit.
I've got 7 more matches.
Gambit.
I have to do playlist strikes, bounties, and patrols on IO.
Oh yeah, for your character, it's on a different planet, so we can't do it together in
Okay. Yep.
this Titan. And if you're ready, then I'll just proceed. Let me just quickly see my inventory if I picked anything up. I don't think I did. Got distant relations, scout rifle. So this is all in order. If you're ready, we can just crack on. Do you have your bounties? Your Gambit bounties?
Oh no, I don't have my.
Ah, there you go, there you go. See, good job I reminded you. See, my old brain sometimes does remember certain things.
Yeah.
There we are. Well, it's the second nature. I've done now, collections of all sorts every single day, so I eventually learned. But I have to tell you one thing. Black Desert is incredible. I highly recommend it. If you never played any of those kinds of RPGs, you're gonna love it. The only thing is, this beta expired earlier today, but I played it quite a lot during the last 4 days and I loved it. It's just really immersive.
Okay.
And the concept is similar to what we have here. Loads of tasks and quests and sub-quests and all sorts. It's just in a different world. And characters are customizable, they have all kinds of special powers. Really enjoyable. And also, visually, one of the most beautiful RPGs I've ever seen. It is so immersive, it's almost like walking into a 3D environment, although it's 2D. Really, really cool stuff. So I most highly recommend. Just remember, when it comes out, check it out on trailers and clips and all this, because the game's been out for quite a while, but it's a PC game which has now been converted to console usage, and it is like to have huge popularity. Adventure games will have really hard time unless they're multiplayer, because everything's gone down the route of multiplayer first and foremost, open world, i.e. immersive, ever-evolving world, like what we've got here, and Neverwinter, all the big games, and Battle Royale. So I don't know, it's going to be very difficult for smaller developers. And I don't know whether you agree with this, but for anyone who's played these massive big games, once you start with a game which is like linear and it finishes off quickly, it's just a different sort of experience, I mean, I quite like doing it. I like combining one and the other, but I'm quite certain lots of people will be more inclined towards the games that are always giving you new content, and when you replay it, it feels different, that sort of thing. I mean, I didn't Gambit today the whole day, and I didn't have a feeling that I actually replayed a single match. It's the same map,
Okay.
but you've got different team on board, and the behavior is just completely different, you know? The map is not that easy today, so... Let's see whether I completed any of those. And you know, you asked me to collect some bounties from Benedict and from Ada. And unfortunately I can't really get them yet. No bounties for me there.
Hey kid, looking good.
I've not done anything in relation to it, so you know, can't pick them up yet.
You're always welcome on the derelict.
You coming in as well, or? Or you're collecting just all the other bounties, probably, because I picked everything up earlier. And in fact, I'll just have a look.
What do you need? Talk to me.
A small gift. Smells faintly of mint. What do you use that for?
Oh, hey, we can try to find some cats. You can give it to cats, and the cats will give you some rewards, and it's really good.
And where do we find cats? Up here?
They're hidden in the Dreaming City.
Oh, in the Dreaming City. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you there. Track him, you know, that's the easiest. Because I always track everything in the tower. The tower's quite big and easy to go the wrong way. But you know, the tracking abilities and quest pointers in Black Desert are probably the best I've ever seen. And you have also autopilot, so when you're running from, let's say, your current location to the quest area, you just, you know, hit autopilot and then you just adjust your camera to see where you're going. It's just really, really good. I hate RPGs where it's really difficult to find where you need to go. You know, like the poor map system. You need to be opening up the map, and in this instance you've got a pointer telling you exactly where to go, and you don't lose any time on anything unnecessary. So that's so good. Have you played Elder Scrolls or Oblivion?
Oh yeah, I've got I've tried Oblivion once, but I've completed the Skyrim a couple of tens of times.
I see. Well, then you're very familiar with that kind of world.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Oh, it's terrific.
And then at some point I tried the mods and goofing around.
Yeah, I've never done that though. Yeah. But there are quite a number of these. I mean, Neverwinter is the other RPG which is very similar, and I've also been doing Two Worlds 2 recently, which is very similar to Elder Scrolls. Very good game as well. And you know, I guess people who love that sort of world, they'll be dedicated to the entire selection. And I think Elder Scrolls Online is very, very popular. Lots of people are playing it. But I still think that although a very good game, I prefer the standalone games to the online one, you know? Like Skyrim and Oblivion, I think are superior in content and everything compared to the other. But you know, it's a question of preference. What I find a bit confusing with Elder Scrolls Online is you mount up lots of different quests, and then sometimes it's a bit hard to tell what needs to be done first. You know, slightly confusing. But it's a question of practice, and also I think it's the best to be approaching it as a completionist. Anything you start simply needs to be brought to an end, and instead of picking up too many tasks. But many characters, so it's always tempting to talk to different characters. You talk to them, they give you a quest. You don't have to accept them, but you know. I've not really played...
Daniel?
Yeah?
Have you picked up Eva Levante's quests?
You mean bounties?
For today, yep.
I did, yeah.
The bounties.
Yeah, I picked up everyone.
Okay.
I picked up everything. Usually what I do before I depart,
Good.
I take up, I basically collect all the bounties from everyone.
Yeah, but my bounty inventory is full, so yeah.
No, it's all good. I've got Zavalas and Avis and the Banshees and Shaxus.
Dark out there, just wait,
Yeah.
brother.
So that's all pretty
Go
good.
get some.
I've got my gambit bounties, so we can go.
How come I didn't see you? When did you collect them?
You see moats out there.
When you were checking your inventory
Oh, I see, I
for
see.
bounties.
Alright.
And then I ran to the Black Armory. Yeah.
Just bear with us. Destinations.
Oh, I've completed 1, 2, 3 bounties. Wait, what? I
So-
just got a triumph
What do you need?
of
Oh, yeah?
nothing.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep what goes on here between you and me, all right?
Yeah. Complete bounties. Oh, okay.
Okay. If you're ready, we can just crack on.
Yep, I'm fully ready.
I'll be doing some multitasking in here, so for the time being I'll switch my sound off. If you don't hear me talking, that means I'm off. I'm on and off because I got lots of things happening here at the same time. So that's going to be all good, and we can just, you know, crack on with our game without any difficulty.
Okay.
I think Gambit probably one of the most enjoyable activities in the game for me. Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just bear with me. I'll be my sound's going to be off for a short while, and then we'll crack on as usual.
Okay.
Enough fooling around. Vex on the field. Time for a gunfight. You think the Vex are alive? Are they just machines? You think they would? Hold on to your ghosts. Give me those moats and I'll make you rich, brother. I promise. Hostiles incoming at the base. Incoming wave at the drill.
Yeah, I've been playing this really quite a few times today. It's really difficult.
Oh, no, why? Oh, no.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Played with another team earlier, and the only thing they were interested in was collecting as many mods as possible. So I was like harvesting lots of mods, and they were just snatching everything. It was like 15 to collect, and then I get one. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh. Oh, wow.
But they were good. They were extra speedy. I mean, compared to myself, you know.
Okay.
So we won those matches, but it was just annoying. I got so many kills, and I had 75% of Primeval, whilst they didn't really have as much.
Yeah, they were probably
Well, they were after the kills, you know, and mods.
Oh, no. Large and a medium, okay.
Portals up.
It's weird that the enemy team hasn't invaded and then we had 15 mounts.
Incoming wave at the drill. Almost time for a primeval. Fill that bank up.
Oh,
that's very quick, isn't it?
Fill the bank.
Very quick.
Yep.
Something wrong really with the match, because the other team didn't do anything then.
No, they just, I don't know, are they
You're
a
nearly
team?
there.
Are they
Fill
new
the
players?
bank.
They're
Get
not a
that
team.
primeval up.
No idea.
Then
Primeval's
it's
up.
our
First
teammate.
the
Yep.
encore first.
Primeval's up
Allies
already.
headed to the other side.
Yeah. So then was don't focus
Yeah.
on that the primeval.
Well, I've used my super and then
Okay.
still one left. I think, right?
By the way, what's your subclass?
Void. Nova Bomb.
No. Oh.
Not taking much damage.
You should probably use them. No.
Bring the house down.
Something
Portal's
like
ready. They'll say
Nova Bomb.
your allies invading the other side.
Yeah, you could use that as well.
Oh, Nova Bomb's good for this.
I'm just gonna wait for the enemy to take one moment. Authorize that some.
Captain Jack's here. Hello, Captain Jack. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Good to see you, sir. And Captain Jack says you should always save your super for a higher primeval Slayer stack. Yeah, I agree. Well, sometimes I use it on
Always save.
lieutenants and, you know, the guards, whatever they're called.
I'm dead. So that's
So it's primeval.
Evil's dead. Nice.
he's using the fixed dog, the new weapon. Okay. I'll look at that.
Opposing team, I need more moats. And your team's ready.
I don't know what the trouble is, but the opposing team didn't do anything. We didn't actually see them at all, did we?
Back to action, hotshot. Be notorious.
Nope. They just didn't want to invade us.
Hostiles
At
inbound at the steps.
I think they want to begin the mayhem mode now. Yeah. They probably want to do that.
Don't know what that is. What happens with it?
Oh, they just... I don't know if they are letting us win because they want to complete the smashes as fast as possible or what.
No idea.
Yep, no.
And somebody left from our team. You see that? We're down to 3. Now we are someone else.
Back to 4.
Yeah, back to 4. Someone else joined us.
Incoming wave at the drill.
Minotaur.
Oh no. Oh, look at that. That's so
Oh, that's a bit tricky. Oh, my grenade did well.
Portal's up. We'll take them out.
Where's portal?
Looks like they're just chilling on it.
Where's that portal? Don't see the portal.
Why? You
Well,
always know that it's right at the bank. It's at the bank. Are you trying to invade or what?
No, I want to deposit my my mods.
Oh yeah, the bank is in the middle. You can see if anything of your novel. You can't, but you can see it's the... Oh, look at that, you cast Nova Bomb.
That's good, wasn't it?
Take and run popping up on the enemy side.
You know, I don't like keeping 15 or so, because frequently you come to like 13 and you get killed, so just a complete waste.
Oh well, well, 2 times I've been in.
Hmm?
What? I've been depositing only 15 modes
Just
at a
15?
time.
Right.
Yep.
What's the benefit?
take we get all modes and they get a blocker.
Okay.
Allies
Like,
headed to the other side.
A large annoying blocker comes on the side and one of them.
No, the reason I'm doing smaller amounts is simply to make sure that they don't get lost, you know?
Yeah, you should really do that.
My weapon's so noisy, isn't it? Probably the noisiest
No.
weapon.
Allies back.
I can't hear
One kill.
any fire from your weapon.
How can I be? It's so noisy.
So maybe it's because you're using
Portal's
it,
ready.
I don't know.
Go say hello.
Yeah, I guess the
Hostiles
sound
incoming.
for the player is massively amplified. That's correct.
You're
Yeah.
nearly there. Fill the bank.
We're probably
Get that primeval
we're probably
up.
winning this easy, right?
Yep.
Because we actually didn't have a single incursion. What's the other team
Awesome.
doing? I mean, don't know what the idea is.
They're not doing nothing.
Your allies invading the other side. Primeval's up. Burn
Really?
the envoys
One
first.
hole.
Camille popped up.
Guardian down.
No, they're using
Taken line rifle. That's the one that got you as well, right?
No. The other team got me because I invaded. Oh, wrong.
Primeval compromised. Take it out.
Camille compromise. Captain Jack says they're probably just throwing the game to progress on the Solstice armor faster. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Bit of a cheat though. You say? If you want to be fully engaged at all times.
They don't do much. They just want to make it easy on themselves.
Yes, sir. That's what I call hunting.
Super does it. So, 2 out of 2, right?
Nice work. They're gonna talk
what does
about
that
that fight
mean?
all the way over in the Tangled Shore. Soon as I tell them.
2 out of 2.
Oh, I have to get 6 more. Oh yeah, we won.
What weapon were you using? 41% damage to Primeval. What did you use?
What? Oh, I used the Prospector that you don't have. I was
Yeah.
talking about it. Yeah.
Captain Jack says, I had a lot of opponents doing that last night. Just made it easier for me to get certain triumphs done. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I guess so. Because you could
Yeah.
see everything on the other team was 0%. So
Almost.
that was really quite funny. Or quite
Hazard
unusual, I
was
should
the
say.
fast.
I played quite a few matches today already, and there were some really hot Guardians out there that were eliminating me.
I'm trying to think of what to use now. Yeah.
I guess use your best.
Okay. Probably.
So for me,
But yeah, okay.
one more Gambit for me, but there are plenty of other matches for you, right? We can just carry on doing Gambit.
Yep.
I'm quite happy. I've got 230 weapon final blows out of 300.
I have to reset my rank 2 times.
But orbs are not forthcoming. 568 I've got. And it says here Arc Empowerment. Let's see whether if I put Arc on, whether it is going to be any better.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Okay. See my inventory. Captain Jack said that those guys made it easier for him to get certain triumphs done. Well, I guess these guys were making it easier for us as well. The easiest match so far in Gambit, I played all together, so I don't know what the score was, but...
Oh, I've got an easier. Oof. Yeah, the easiest match was when everyone in the enemy team left.
I guess this happens as well, from time to time.
Yeah.
Not frequently, though. Do you know that cross-platform save is coming in August? Rather than...
Yeah, but I'm using... by the way, is it for Steam as well?
Yes, it is, yeah. They're going to be using Battle.net no more, and everything's going to be migrated to Steam, so they actually asked people to do every bit of inventory before that happened. Let me just see what the actual date is, because I spotted it yesterday, and it will be on...
Today is the 13th. Oh, look at that, it's... Okay, well...
August the 21st. August the 21st. Cross save arrives August the 21st. So that's been confirmed. So for the benefit of all of our viewers and members, as I've just said, I got some news from Bungie yesterday.
Enough fooling around.
And they said on the
Vex on
21st
the
of
field.
August the cross-platform save should be fully operational. So
Hey, you're gonna love
we all
this.
look forward to that.
You catch Vex instead of
My
kill
audio is
him,
going to be off just
you
for a
could
second,
double the
so
city's
we'll
power
carry on as
easy.
usual.
Just saying.
Okay.
Prepare for transmat. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank. Hostiles incoming at the base.
Guardian down.
Oh no, I lost my 50 mods. 5, I mean. Not 15, oh god.
Hostiles inbound at the steps. High-value target. Burn it down.
Hey, if I can high value target.
Yeah, I was there.
High value target destroyed.
What's on that?
Incoming wave at the drill.
Is it a large and a small?
Invader incoming.
Oh no.
Target down.
Hi.
Invader down.
Yay.
Your ally's a hero.
Oh, I lost
Go away. Glued on me.
Daniel,
Yeah.
Shuki, do you have your... Could you go into your inventory and check if you
Portals up.
have your further tree on your...
Which one?
If you have a... like
Allies headed to the other side.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to be invading and then
Hostiles incoming at the base. Your allies back and they scored a kill.
do you have your sunbreak last degree?
I can't be using it because of the orbs, you know. The trouble I have with the orbs is that I need to be aligned with that empowerment. And I wasn't.
Arc empowerment.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Will you just check?
Yeah, just give it a minute. So yeah.
Vader incoming.
Yeah. Cyclops.
Your enemy called up a primeval. They
Sorry, you
kill it,
said
they win this.
I'm gonna...
on my Stormcaller, right? Which one did you ask?
No, it's not on your Stormcaller.
I've got to use Stormcaller for my orbs.
Fire one. Yeah, but I just wanted to know if you had it on your...
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Fire
Your mic's gone.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
I asked you if you have it on your fire subclass, solar subclass.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I can't actually hear very well for some reason. I think the mic's gone.
What?
No, I could hear perfectly, you know,
okay.
before, but no, I just heard something muffled. I didn't really know what the question was. I'll have a look at it, yeah.
Okay.
Solar.
Hostiles inbound at the
The
steps.
one you asked was... what was it called?
Daybreak, I think.
Yeah, I have that, yeah. Super ability enabled, Daybreak, yeah.
Like your
And
evidence
that's it.
free.
Opposing team took out their primeval.
Fated for the flame, igniting touch, everlasting fire, phoenix dive, benevolent dawn, well
Your
of
team needs
radiance.
to pull your socks out.
No, these ones are not unlocked yet.
Opposing
I don't
team
have
needs to
benevolent
break.
dawn and the well of radiance yet. I think that's the one you were asking about
Oh, well,
yesterday.
you should.
Transmat pride.
Yeah.
Back to
I'm
action. Kill
gonna
something
help
big
you
and
get
bank
it
those
at some
moats.
point
Okay,
when we get our
Incoming wave at the
legendary
drill.
armor, hopefully.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I got him. I helped. Who was it yesterday?
It was our friend from
I
Scotland.
helped the shots. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I helped him get a super.
Oh,
So I
great.
can probably help you with.
Did you play for a while yesterday after my broadcast?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hostiles
very
inbound
good.
at the steps.
We like to see that. We like when our community members are making new bonds, because you know it's a community-based channel. We want to see as many bonds created as possible. And what's great is that people obviously watch our broadcast and they can find out what the other gamers are like, you know, through the way they participate, and then they can decide whether they want to be in a team or not. So that's always the best benefit of doing it live. And once you make good friends live in, you know, some of our
Games.
online channels, broadcasting channels, these bonds stay for life. It's a bit like participating in your community-based forums in real life. You know, it's exactly the same thing. The only difference is that community-based forums are local, and what we have here is global. That's a big difference.
Hostiles incoming at the base.
Oh, look at that.
Totals ready.
The explosion killed me. I want to collect those motes. Too bad, really. Just collect all motes.
Okay.
So I got nothing there.
No,
Just
no.
Have to remember
I
that
don't
when
want it
Hydra
went to waste.
explodes. Yeah. When Hydra explodes, debris can kill, and I forgot about that.
The enemies have already won. Almost.
Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Invader incoming. Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Really.
I have 4. Deposit.
Invader down. You're clear.
Okay, where's Primeval?
The enemy have it.
Your allies invaded.
Okay, invading. Okay.
Oh, 2 Cyclops. Where was the second one? Didn't realize that the second one's going to be hiding around the corner even.
One kill.
Even the 3 of them.
Oh, he's using his
Invaders
gun
out. You'll get them next time. Portal is primed. Lock it. Your allies invaded.
With grenades, not particularly good, are they?
Not that much.
You're close. Bang and summon that primeval.
Yes, summon that
yay.
Primeval.
Your allies back. 3 kills.
You showed that we will win this one. Don't be fun.
Portal's up.
I hope we can get.
waste
Allies headed to
water.
the other side. You're close. Build the bank, you get a prime E. Incoming wave at the drill. All right, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground. Primeval compromise.
Oh, no.
Is that
Take it
primeval
out.
one of those Cyclops or Hydras?
The lead's yours.
I don't know. It's a
No,
knight.
no, no.
Invader incoming. The portal was arrived. Lock. Allies headed to the other side. Invader down. You're clean.
Nah. That Stormcaller didn't really do much.
Move faster. Get him.
Really poor. Much prefer the other, you know, subclass there. But I've got to be using this one because of my orbs. I want to see the difference, if there is a difference. Because previously I was picking up hardly anything.
Okay.
What caused 42% damage to Primeval? I don't believe it. Well, then I obviously will retreat on
You
what I've
were
just
there.
said.
You were then the only one who was shooting at the primeval. When no one was shooting at the primeval and the enemy won, but I did like 6 damage. I got 100% damage.
100% damage. Okay.
Yep,
that's
when
good.
I did only 6 because no one else was shooting, so it's overall damage
Okay.
done to the primeval, and you did the most because no one else
Yeah.
wanted to kill the primeval.
570 orbs. It's insignificant. I'll go back to my other subclass because this subclass is really not particularly good.
Oh,
I mean, maybe in some situations, but I prefer Void generally, a bit like with Dark Drink and everything. But you know, Solar's not too bad. What do you think? Compare when you compare all three. How would they score? What's your favorite and what's the least popular?
I don't really know. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to do some strikes.
Well, we can do some of those. But for me, I've completed Gambit, I completed Crucible, I completed Strikes. And I think it's European Aerial Zone that's hanging.
Okay.
So quite frankly, it's European Aerial Zone. What's challenges?
What do you mean by that?
Well, in there it says on my chest piece, says challenges. Completed 2 out of 5. What challenges are these?
We could do 4 Gambit Prime matches. That's a challenge.
I
Or
see.
then we could go to Mars and complete the flashpoint. Or then we could go to the Dreaming City, which is really easy. Nope, we can't complete it at all. Well, we could go to the Vanguard Strikes, or the Nightfall, or the Daily Heroic Story Mission. We could probably... No, Nightfall isn't one. Well, we could do a Crucible match, and then 3 daily heroic story missions and some Vanguard strikes.
Okay.
Yup. Yeah.
Let's see this. 713. Trust. Try that trust in there.
Okay.
Hipfire, triple tap.
21% delirium he has. Oh, well, buy one. That weapon too.
687. 722 pulse rifle. What about that? Try that. See whether it's any good.
Oh.
Go figure. You try that one? Go figure.
Yeah. I've tried it once.
Okay, we'll see whether it works or not. We'll try that Trust, because I was being killed the other day by Trust all the time, and he must have had better perks on his weapon than me.
Yep.
PvP.
I need to kill 73 more to get my thing, whatever it is.
So to read more in Gambit.
Enough fooling around. Hi! Bring a sword.
We'll do Gambit and then we'll do
Let's be
the
bad guys. Fun fact. You
challenges.
got nice hive guns.
Okay, but where do you need to get your kills? In Gambit or elsewhere?
As the right.
It's mad fire.
I see.
Get ready for a firefight, brother, and
Yep.
drop those moats in the bank.
It's a good idea to do
Incoming wave at the ruins.
European aerial zone afterwards, you know, because I haven't done any of it here for this armor.
Oh well. I've done only a little bit of it.
Then we'll decide shortly what to do. Let's just do it. Because you still need a few more matches, right?
Yeah. Not a few, a lot. I need a lot of matches.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Who's stealing those modes? Like there were 6
I
and
do not know.
picked up just one.
Roller Train is stealing all of the modes.
No.
I'm gonna
lots
stay
of-
back here and collect all of the modes. No, I'm gonna stay here and back here and then the right just do stuff. I'm gonna drop modes for other players by killing enemies.
Yeah, this trust is
Hostiles in
noisy.
the trees. Portals up.
Oh well, I
Your
probably
allies
could
invading.
invade.
Your allies down. Scored a kill.
Oh no, I died.
Acolyte killed me too.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
I'm going to go there try to rescue these guys, but I think it's probably going to be respawning
Okay.
before I get there. No, that's annoying. You know, lagging it to rescue someone and then...
Yeah, but it has. They can't wait for you to get to them. They have to respawn. And
Not just that,
that's-
but it's automated as well. You don't have to do anything, it's just the game brings you back in.
Invaders
Oh no.
here. Brace yourself.
Invading. Oh wait, where is he?
I think I prefer my automatic weapon.
Your ally
Ouch.
neutralized the invader.
Bring back my old weapons in here. Not happy with this.
this knight's going to kill me. Yep, the knight's almost dead if you want to kill him. I think that was a bad move on your part.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Because I thought there was some other enemies in there, but somebody was already whacking them. You know? The ones which were behind. But it doesn't matter. Because it seems like my super is recharging rapidly. I'm getting it many times for some reason. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
We're getting invaded. Oh, and that's the okay.
Yeah, that guy was superior. I forgot to ask you, what do you have for your birthday dinner?
Cake and some sweets.
Yeah, but
like
the actual dinner? You know, what meal did you have in addition to cake?
I don't quite remember because we ate at home.
No, today, honestly. I mean, you must have had lunch or dinner, right?
Yeah, I had. Wait, let me... I can't really remember it, because yeah.
Well, you can't remember what you've eaten today?
Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win it.
Well, no, I have such a bad memory that I actually can't. Hey,
Honestly?
I got an exotic. What?
Incoming wave at the ruins.
Your short-term memory is somewhat...
You want to win? That's how.
Yeah, because sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. It's really complicated for some reason.
Almost there. Fill the bank.
Not to worry, not to worry.
It's not over. Kill that primeval.
With me, it's the other way around. I have photographic memory. If you ask me what I've done when I was like 3 years old, what kind of meal I had, I can tell you exactly the colours, the smells, exactly where I was seated, what shirts people were wearing, you know?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sounds great. I'd like to have that kind of...
Yeah, it's genetic. It's basically tied to my visual memory. So when I think about things, I see them in pictures. So I see pictures first, and they remain more pertinent than any description by words. You know what I mean? So you get people who are hearing words and then they're remembering pictorially. With me, it's just pictures through and through. And therefore, for instance, you know, in my clinical work, when I work with people that were telling me about whatever's been happening to them and all this, I didn't have to do anything. I just listened to it, and it's like watching a film. I remember every single bit. Everyone's always astonished. How can it be that you remember every single detail? You know, that sort of thing.
I don't know. I don't know how you can remember even.
Right, it's just purely based on visual memory. Because if you were telling me, for instance, something which is based on words, I'll give you an example. You know when people listen to songs, yeah? People listen to songs and then they remember words, and they'll sing and they'll remember words. With me, I can't remember words and music at the same time. You know? I can remember either words or music. Most of the times I'll remember music. Words will not stick with me. So I could never be a singer. Which is everyone's delight.
Okay. This
I'm
is
actually very
close match, but we won.
Well, thanks to my super and close range automatic weapon shots. 32.
No,
see?
I was actually keeping the enemy out.
Well, thanks to you, of course.
I got
would have been killed
7
otherwise.
guardians killed the last match.
7 you
I killed
killed.
7 enemies.
That's pretty good. Generally, in Gambit, I get none. I think in one match I killed 1, but that was about it.
Yep.
Back to action. Hostiles.
No, I said about singing, I can sing really well, but it's the trouble with remembering words. You know? Like what you described, having a difficulty in remembering what happened with your meal, right? With me, it would be words, and people say, "Well, how can you do that? You don't remember the words." I don't.
By the way, for some reason I just didn't. I have a like decent memory, but for some reason I just didn't want to remember, or something didn't want to remember in that moment.
Well, short-term memory is quite different from medium and long-term, you know. It does have the genetic components, and you'll find, for instance, sometimes some people remember things that happened in the past really well, and then what happened literally an hour ago they couldn't remember.
When I was 7, I remember a time when I was 7 and something really annoying happened, and I remember that, and then still think to that day and don't like it.
Yeah, well, that's so-called trauma, you know, when there's some sort of unpleasantry taking place. It's usually chiseled in our memory, and even with any techniques that we have, depending on personality components, some people can get rid of it without any difficulty. People just forget, and other people will never be able to forget it, you know. It's individual. It's hard to explain, really, scientifically, but it's ingrained within our biological and psychological makeup. It's extraordinary, because, you know, I've worked with lots of people who would have gone through, you know, horrendous traumas, and it's incredible how some people can deal with it with ease, and others can't. And sometimes trauma doesn't have to be like violence or incidents, you know, it could be just something that people said. It's extraordinary. Think about people who survive wars. You get people who never think about it, just completely repressed.
Well, I remember it as this. Oh yeah, there was a second time that I almost forgot, but I don't really want to talk about it.
No.
The one time was like I fell over, and that's like I remember that day since, because I think that was the first time I hurt myself when I fell over.
Well, that's a major trauma. It's a shell shock, you know. When a child gets really frightened, and the fear sets in biologically, and then you have also like visual elements attached to the fear. Right. I had a similar situation when I was aged about 4, I think. I fell off a wall, and underneath that wall there were some bricks, you know, like small.
A little bit horrible.
Well, it wasn't, you know, painful or anything. It's just that basically this wall was elevated, right? So it was maybe, let's say, 3 feet tall, and then underneath was like a small bed of roses, right? And the bed of roses was basically protected by bricks which were cut in half. So when I fell backwards, and I actually did hit my back on those bricks. So that was, you know, like really
doesn't sound pleasant, but yeah.
No, in other circumstances could have been life-threatening, could have been paralyzed for the rest of my life. But fortunately I didn't sustain an injury.
Well, there was a time when almost the same thing happened, but I actually hit my head on a tree stump, and it was much worse.
Well, any kind of head injury is always terrifying, you know. Oh, this ogre is chasing me.
It's horrifying when an ogre chases you.
You're back.
Oh no. Yep. Oh, hey, look at that, he's got the... Oh well. We will lose.
If they kill it, they win this.
Blockbuster I got. So I must have done something right.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, yeah. Oh no.
Your ally neutralized the invader.
I hate this bubble.
to the other side.
Well, the grenades worked, you know.
One down.
Your invaders
No.
down, but they scored a kill.
Cerberus does the business, you know.
What's that?
This automatic weapon I'm using.
Oh, okay.
Your allies invading.
What, his big knife didn't drop any mods? That's ridiculous. He was the strongest enemy in there. Didn't drop any mods at all. None.
Oh.
Almost there.
Oops,
Fill the bank
oops,
to summon a
oops.
primeval.
Oh, hey, look at that. I
Your
actually
allies
killed it.
back. 2 kills.
Yay. Go put it in. Put it back, please.
It's not over. Kill that primeval. Envoys terminated.
Primeval's here
Bring the
already.
house down.
I'm going to be the one that invades the enemy all the time,
Your
so
allies
yeah.
invading.
Yeah, of course, we're here.
Oh man. Taking projection rifles, so that's what you use them, mate.
Invader incoming.
Okay, invading. Beam.
Portals up. Go take them out.
Oh, no.
You're
Oh,
behind.
how? Why?
Your
Why are
allies
they
invading.
getting all of this? What are they using?
Invaders
Didn't take
gone.
any damage
Get 'em
from me,
next
that Inos. Destroy that Primeval.
What's happening? Oh,
No, he's again back to full health.
yeah, because of him, because of them, the enemy.
Ready.
Oh, well,
Grab
I'm
your
going
gear.
to kill them.
Allies headed to the other side. I got a call.
They won.
Enemy melted their primeval.
They won. You lost.
Yep, that's the bad news here.
Never mind.
I
Someone.
got
So
the
what's
Aeon
next?
Save
Let's
as
pick it
my
up. There's
exotic
more
god
fighting
bless.
to be done.
This dance is pretty good when I do breakdance, right?
Transmat firing.
Probably. Oh, someone from our left.
Tiger says, what do you do once
Hey,
you
it's
finish a piece
equal.
of armor? Once you finish a piece of armor, not one piece, but the full armor, you know, when you have everything completed, all 5 of them, then you go to the statue, which is in the tower, and you meditate, and then you're given another lot. So you basically go up the ladder, you know? You need to complete all 5. They'll need to be then given to the statue, basically through your meditation, and then it's increased, and you have 4-tier
Burn it down.
quests,
Invaders
basically.
out. You'll get 'em next time.
The last one is called Majestic.
Enemy
Is that right,
will win.
Sekobuku?
Yeah, well,
Allies invading the other side.
the last dark one is fantastic.
Yeah, it's called Majestic, the last one. So I want to welcome Tiger Wolf, and thanks very much for watching our broadcast, being here with us, or being a member of our community. Thanks very much for that.
Oh, well.
And we've been doing meatball. Is that meatball?
Yeah,
Or is
it's
that-
a meatball.
Yeah.
It's the meatball. Meatball in the sky.
Gonna work there.
Grab
Oh,
your
they are winning. They win.
Your
They
allies
have
invading.
already won. But if I can do anything about that, which I can. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say to Tiger Wolf about the armor, it's not just like individual piece, all 5 of them have to be fully completed for those very lengthy grinds.
Invaders
And
off the field.
I guess the idea was having 1 lot of armor per week because it's 4 weeks. You know, that's basically what they originally designed, I think. And,
that you'll have to kill them, destroy the pinballs in the sky.
Had to move faster. Get him next.
they won. Yeah, I was going to say to Tiger Wolf that once you completed all 5 of them, which means every one of them is like fully complete, then you go back to the tower and then you meditate, and then Ava will give you another lot of armor. So that's basically how it works.
Actually, the statue will give you another armor.
Who will?
The statue.
The statue will be doing this. Okay, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, because you meditate and then you suddenly equip it.
Hmm. I guess it's important to remember that you'll be then escalating from green to blue, from blue to purple, from purple to yellow. And we all want to have yellow, obviously. And, you know, makes it really nice and easy and very interesting and highly entertaining. Although I have to say to everyone, I personally always want to do these lengthy grinds in a team. And you would have seen Sekapupu and very many other people popping in and doing it together, because it's a lot more fun, and, you know, we sort of talk a lot and strategize a bit, and actually sometimes even race through some of the missions because we are doing it in a team. Doing it as solo effort could be quite tricky and sometimes very, very time consuming. So I always say to everyone, don't forget that Destiny 1 and 2 are basically massive multiplayer online games, and they are to be played in a team. I'll just have to take a short break. We'll carry on with the game, but my audio is going to be off just for a moment.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a break as well. Daniel,
Yeah.
you forgot to leave the match.
No. I'm not going to be... I'll be
Okay.
doing the game, but my audio will be switched off, if you know what I mean, just for a moment.
I thought the...
No, I just have a
you
short
were
break on my audio because I'm multitasking
Okay.
here, and we can just carry on with the match. And I'll be back very, very shortly.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today? Hi! Bring a sword. Must be bad guys. Hive claws make great can openers, and you could wear the kite in Sub-Zero tanks. Ready for... Let's hunt some hostiles, brother. Bring their moats to the bank. Hostiles at the trees. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Incoming wave at the ruins. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Hostiles at the trees.
Down.
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Invader on the field. Careful. Invader down. Your ally's a hero.
Guardian down.
Invader incoming.
Guardian down.
Invader's out. You'll get him next time. Your allies invading. Your invader's back. 3 kills. Portal is primed. Locked. Your allies invading the other side. Your enemy called up a primeval. They kill it. They win this. Hostiles at the trees. Your invader's back. 3 kills. Get those moats for the bank. It's time for a primeval. You're not out of this yet. Kill that primeval. Portal's ready. Go say hello. Your allies invading. Envoys ate it. Now devour that primeval.
Guardian
You're
down.
ahead. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. You lost the lead. Invader on the field. Careful. Allies headed to the other side. Invader down. Your allies a hero. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours. Portal's primed. Go make a mess.
Not take a lot of
Your
damage
allies
this,
invading the other
this
side.
time either. Fortunately.
Yep.
Invaders here. Brace yourself. 1 minute left.
Oh wait, that's what?
Guardian down.
Last minutes.
1 minute left. Won't be able to get him, I think, within 1 minute, do you?
Well, they will do.
Your ally neutralized the invader. Portal is primed. Lock it.
They are.
Somebody
they-
needs to use the super.
Round's done.
Well, no one
Opposing
has
team
this,
is
but
primed.
probably.
Yeah.
That was a long, long round.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yep.
Opposing team, keep those moats coming. Your team could do better. Get ready to drop. Back to action. Hostiles have called reinforcements. Incoming wave at the ruins.
Oh, I missed it.
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Hostiles at the trees. Medium blocker heading over. Portals ready.
Oh, completing my bounty. I'm completing triumphs and rocking. Happy in here. All happening at the same time.
Allies headed to the other side. Invaders here. Brace
what?
yourself. Your invader is down. Pulling them back.
Just now, when I was to collect like 15 mods, right? I got whacked by that knight,
Your ally
and I thought he
neutralized
was gone. My super didn't kill him.
Oh well. Okay.
Or maybe it was another knight because I was angling for. Well, might have been hiding or something. I don't know.
Invader
Oh,
incoming.
again. He's at the shore. Again.
Guardian down.
Invaders out. You'll get them next turn. Opposing team summon the primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Your allies invading. Incoming wave at the ruins.
Ten mods. Where is that portal now?
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, I need to run because I'll be killed. I've got 10 mods.
Portal's up. Go look them in the eyes.
Okay, now it's over.
Your allies invading.
Oh, it's the mid-wall.
I put 10 in there, so that's good.
It's good.
Your invaders back with 2 kills. Portal's up. Go take them out. Your allies invading the other side. Hostiles at the trees. Your allies down, but they managed to kill. You're nearly there. Fill the bank. Get that primeval up.
Back your home.
Portal's ready.
Huh?
Your allies invading the other side.
Oh well.
Yeah, I managed to bank my mods, but I was nearly killed because there was a big den of knights in there. Did you see that? Lots of them.
This is like last round and then the real rules. Or not.
You gained the lead.
Yeah, my super was quite good with that. Oh no, that meatball killed me. Super caused the
Yeah,
best
take
damage.
and meatball actually, it's a take and meatball.
Yeah.
Raider inbound. Portal's up. Go take him out. You lost the lead.
No.
Oh, go away. Nobody's shooting about those acolytes in there. The acolytes holding the shield.
Oh,
You know?
look at that, we have lost.
Invaders out. Get him next time.
Oh well, I've been saving my super focus.
Use your super, I'm firing.
Round's
Oh,
over. The
no.
enemy team destroyed their prime.
Okay, we'll depart from here. That was the
why?
last match, was it? Yeah.
No, I have to do one more.
Oh, one more. I'll do one more then. That's okay. And that's gonna be the last one.
Wait, what? It's for... what? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm saying that this is gonna be the last activity for me today. The next Gambit match.
Okay, we should do one more. We should do a European aerial zone.
Well, you said you
run.
need one more Gambit, though.
I can do it later.
Okay.
Yep.
European aerial zone.
Uh-huh.
There we are. So for the benefit of viewers, we were doing literally Gambit back to back today from about 10 o'clock until now, and we'll just polish it up with a few activities in European aerial zone. All of this is really basically part of Solstice of Armor quests, or I should say the overall season that lasts about 4 weeks, and we are really grinding it bit by bit, progressing forward. We assume that European aerial zone is going to be the easiest, the quickest, and therefore we'll just simply try to do a bit of that here right at the end. And the lengthiest grind for me here is orbs. I'm just getting very few orbs altogether. Keep collecting everything I see everywhere, but for some reason they're just not forthcoming. I don't know what the reason for that is. I only collected like 3 orbs in the last lot. 588 now. It's just ridiculously slow. I'll bring back that void. I mean, I'll bring back Arc, just to see if it will make any difference. But
yeah, you should.
No, but the orbs in there are basically any orbs. So all 3 need to be collected.
No, it says collect an elemental orbs using a matching subclass. So for this day it's Arc.
No, I was using it earlier. It didn't make any difference.
Yeah. Okay,
It didn't make any difference at all. I have no idea. I had the same problem whilst we were doing the green armor. mini bosses in here are ogres, right?
We have to kill 100 of them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it said that I killed none, so I don't know why.
We've killed only one here.
But what mini bosses? Was that the mini boss? The one we just neutralized now?
Yep, and there's another one here. And I will die.
Guardian down.
Yep. That happened.
Yeah, the trust is doing good here.
It's awkward. More damage.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, it's sick.
Your mic's, I think, further away from you, so I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, actually I tripped and fell down, so my mic didn't. So my mic got unplugged
Oh,
for a second.
Must have heard you through your controller then.
Okay.
Because you know that the controller also has a mic.
No, I did not know.
Yes, it does. You know, when you look at your controller, those holes which
There's
are just
some
above,
holes.
yeah,
Yeah, I
that's where
know.
the mic is.
Okay.
It's not particularly good, but it can be used in case of emergency.
By the way, I've got 1,000 orcs now collected.
Well,
So
for
that's
whatever reason, you're collecting a lot faster than me.
Yeah.
And I'm literally collecting any orb imaginable, so I don't know what's going on.
For 300 is it? Nope. 200. Okay. Let's see.
I'm not walking inside this building.
Okay. Oh.
Don't believe it. Just went into the hole.
Oh well, we only killed 5 this round.
Well, that's because I have no idea why. But I just spent too much time in that building in there. Which is what I've done generally in terms of I usually spend my time running the streets.
Oh no, it's this hard one. Yeah, yeet. I am dead, so dead, so dead. Are you shooting at it, the boss?
I was neutralizing the enemies around him. There's
Yep,
another
that's
Oiga in
good.
there. One of the mini bosses.
Yeah, you should.
I don't see him anymore. Where's he gone?
Oh no. Why? Now we can't find out.
Oh, fell into that hole. Ah.
A spell far from home. That's the boss name.
Yeah, far from home.
Yep.
That's right, I've seen him around.
Okay.
So where is he now?
Check the marker. Oh no!
Guardian down.
Yep, he left us alone.
Well, guess what? The other Oiga tailed me and ate me for breakfast. So that was the end of me.
Yeah. This is going to take a long time. A little bit long time, actually. Yeah, okay. No. Watch out behind you.
It's incredible I survived.
Oh no, he's moving with me. Yes. Right.
Oh, that shrieker. It's that shrieker. We need to eliminate shriekers first of all.
Oh, yes. Kill that ogre. Kill him fast. Kill that little ogre. Wait. How do we kill him?
Oh, he pushed me into the abyss. Look at that. Back into the hole. Using my super.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen. Mini Oiga in there, back again. Well,
No. No.
Guardian
No.
down.
Oh god, what can I do?
what's that shrieker not dying?
He probably doesn't want to die.
Excuse me. I lost my voice completely.
Yep, I hear that. Hey, Shrieker, back up. Holy,
Guardian down.
why? How are they? No. Oh. This boss should be already there. But oh, the game decided to don't get this in.
He's taking no damage from me, this knight. Not taking any damage at all.
Wait, you're all right there.
Don't know why he wasn't taking any damage eventually. But he wasn't shielded or anything, you know. Another Shrieker. Is it just the two of us in here?
Yeah.
It's too bad, really. Where's everyone else?
Left.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck in here for a while. Where's this other mini Oiga?
He's here where I am. Wait, no, he's there.
Get inside the house.
Wait, he's shielded again. How is this happening? Oh, the ogres are right behind. Yes.
Why is the Shrieker immune? Why is the Shrieker immune?
Yes.
Can you explain to me why was the Shrieker immune? What was making the Shrieker immune in there?
I do not know. Probably because you were shooting at the sides, not the
No.
side of
I've done 3 different weapons on a Shrieker. Didn't take any damage on any of the weapons.
Okay, so 5 hidden chests shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh, they will be. Now we have found one.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
Loot rather than chest. Oh, I found one. Oh, it's so well hidden. You would never find it. You wouldn't believe where he was.
Where is it?
He was in a crate in here. Look where I am. Inside of the crate, deeply hidden. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Just by pure chance I spotted it.
Oh, here's one.
Oh man, I missed the whole thing.
Is it up there?
Trying to get
Can
on
you
the
see
roof.
it? Okay. We'll see it in about 1 second. Oh no! Why? Why is it there? No.
Oh, it's inside of that building in there somewhere. We can't probably get. I can see the sign of that. Alright. We come to the end of our broadcast for today. Well, thanks very much to Sekapupu for joining us on his birthday. And once again, I wish you a very happy, joyful, successful, healthy, pleasant, prosperous birthday. Not just today, but for many days and months to come. And hope you're going to have a lot of fun later in the day as well, together with Destiny gamers as well as with your family and friends. And I thank you for coming, and then we can catch up tomorrow, I guess, if you are back. I'll be probably doing Destiny 2 now in order to get my armor, because otherwise if we are doing Destiny 1 and 2 on consecutive days, there's going to be no armor and all of my effort would be in vain, and I want to prevent this.
Yep.
So we'll carry on tomorrow as usual. And on that note, I will first of all thank Sekapupu for coming here and joining us on his birthday. Really appreciate it. We're all very, very grateful, myself and all of my community members included. And then I would wish everyone a very happy, restful, peaceful and joyful afternoon. See you all tomorrow.
Bye.